following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinions of this station.
Bridgeland Auto Brokers, where premium does not mean overpriced.
Out here on the open range, speed and grit can only get you so far. When trouble's riding hard on your tail, sometimes a horse just ain't enough. A man don't need words, just a look that says, "I got you, partner." Even rivals can agree on one thing: nothing beats a dealership you can rely on. 'Cause when the dust settles, real heroes ride a vehicle they can trust, even the outlaws. At Bridgeland Auto Brokers, you'll find hundreds of trucks and vehicles waiting to write the next chapter of your story. So saddle up in a ride built for legends.
Welcome to November 2025, and the one thing that stands out to me this month is the influx of EV vehicles. The manufacturers, the customers, the government was going in that direction really fast, and the manufacturers, everybody was tuned into EV. What did that do? That drove demand up, that drove pricing up, and with the change of administration and a change of mindset when it comes to presidency, really affects our day-to-day lives. With the fastest depreciating assets that we sell, it really is about the deal. You don't want to be somebody that's sitting in front of a salesperson being told time and time again that you owe more than your vehicle is worth. How do you avoid that? You avoid that with getting the right buy. You avoid that with taking advantage of market situations that arise. Right now, one of the ones you'll notice is the EV. You'll see in our commercials that we're bringing more and more of these EVs in. Why is that? We're not EV dealers typically. It's not something that we typically run towards, but we run towards deals. And with the administration 2 years ago, the manufacturers, the consumers, everything was going at light speed towards EV. Manufacturers had guaranteed, including Cadillac, that they would be there by, I believe it was 2030. And it really shook up the automotive market. We didn't know what was going to happen to the value of gasoline cars. We didn't know what it was going to look like, what the landscape was going to look like for us in 5 years. And with the change of administration, you've really watched that unwind. And manufacturers have started to unwind. And what happens? When demand goes down, the prices go with it. So you're going to notice that these vehicles are able to be bought at almost 50 cents on the dollar, with ranges now at 250, 300 miles per charge. It makes it more attractive to the everyday buyer. I don't know about you, but I love a deal. And maybe I'm not an EV guy, but with the deals right, I'm an EV guy. So take a look at some of the inventory that we have coming through and really pay attention to the buy. I like to talk about what they were new and what they are today. And this is easy stuff. They're beautiful vehicles and the prices just speak for themselves. Stay tuned and enjoy the show in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, hope you enjoy the show, and if you notice, my beard's a little shorter and in some of these cars than the others, and the weather's a little better today. So we're dealing with dry weather as opposed to rain, so you'll see some of that on some of the vehicles, and you'll notice a couple differences. I made sure to wear the same clothes twice. So within a few days here, we put 2 shows together. That's what we do. So hopefully you enjoy the transparency of letting you know that. Hopefully you enjoy the way that we pitch our cars, and not just your average car dealer. They got the greatest car. Of course we do, right? Of course we're going to tell you that, but we like to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully you do too. So whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you shouldn't be up watching this right now, or it's Saturday morning, all of you folks are going to be in for a treat. And this one right here is going to be an easy one on the eyes and an easy one to sell. Let's get right into this one. Here's a 2022 Ford F-150 King Ranch. What is the King Ranch? Well, I should be wearing a cowboy hat right now. Put a cowboy hat on me, Julian, would you? Hey, folks, how you doing? So, this Ford F-150 King Ranch is the gentleman's truck of gentleman's trucks. We talk about an interior, which we just showed off to you. You got that two-tone chocolate brown, Big touchscreen on the inside, twin panel roof. It's a pure luxury. Now here's a $70,000 unit new. You walk into a Ford, cool boards, right? You walk into a Ford dealership and you buy this thing new, be prepared to spend $75,000. But if you let somebody else take that first hit of depreciation, the higher end you go with the vehicle, the larger hit it takes. Let me give you that example. $30,000 difference right now. So 3 years out, this truck dropped 30 grand. If you bought it and had to make payments on it, you wouldn't have paid off 30 grand in 3 years. So you'd be upside down, unless you put a big sum of cash down. But either way, you would have spent $30,000 to drive this truck for the first 3 years. Now, you jump in, 54,000 miles. Looks and feels like it's got 20. You jump in, you buy it for $47,900. You put 15,000 miles a year, you keep it for 3 years. What's she worth? 30 grand, 32 grand? So now it costs you $15,000 to drive it for the next 3 years. I don't know about you, but this is the case where I'd rather let somebody take that $30,000 plummet, let me swoop in right behind them there. Sweet spot, still got a nice unit, still got something well cared for, non-smoked in, the whole bit. This is the nice one. I'm gonna drive for the next 3 years and only spend half of what the first owner did. So if that's how you wanna drive, if you want something that makes sense, that's my job. I gotta make sense to you. And I can do it with a lot of nice inventory too. So my job's not that hard when I got this stuff behind me. So it's gonna make it even easier when you get into the store, because once you get behind the wheel of this, the feel of the wheel seals the deal. Bridgeland Auto Brokers, 585 State Route 31, right here in Bridgeport. Okay, here's a beautiful one right here, and here's an opportunity for somebody that didn't have a $50,000 budget to get into the dream car. Now, I love this, and I'm sure you will too, just on looks alone. Here's a 2022 Acura A-Spec. Now, this is the SH, which stands for Sport Handling. So this thing's gonna not only have all the power behind the pedal, but it's gonna handle like a race car too. Now, I know you love that interior. Everybody, including us, we absolutely fall in love with the red interior. Decked out with all the options, all of the technology that you could ask for. And this one's gonna have a little bit higher mileage, where typically we look for that 12 to 15,000 miles a year, right? That's your standard driver. When we take a vehicle like this with 96 on it, very high, as a matter of fact, for a 2022. So that driver drove this for 35,000 miles a year. You can typically expect that that's highway driving. And when you look at the condition of it, you'll know that it wasn't city driving. It's got no scrapes on the bumpers, beautiful wheels, just a really well cared for vehicle. And again, I had to have that red interior. So with the vehicle that's over $50,000 new, that vehicle on a showroom floor, you're $50,000, you're 50 grand on that. Imagine the monthly payment. Well, you don't have to do that, because you're gonna be able to have the quality of Acura, which essentially is the luxury end of Honda. You got something that shows like it has 20,000 miles on it, well cared for. This thing's gonna put you right in the pocket. So nice price tag here at $27,995. $27,900 is gonna put you a little over $400 a month on this, but you're not spending the 50 grand. Now, you say, listen, I wanna keep it for 4 or 5 years. That's the one you can do that with. Even though you're starting out a little bit high, we know for a fact that as long as you take care of the condition of that body, that motor will outlast the body on the car. So get yourself behind the wheel. At $27,995, maybe you have credit issues. Maybe you have a trade that you're upside down in. Whatever your situation is, we say it over and over, and it becomes monotonous for me to keep saying it, but in the car world, the biggest hurdle is really getting you through whatever scenario you have. Because most people have negative equity. Most people have blemish here, sometimes a lot of blemishes on their credit. So that's normal for us. We're used to seeing that. And lenders are used to seeing that. Now it's our job to look at the story, look at what's behind it, and say, hey, listen, this person's been making their payments for the last 12 months. Sure, they had a couple issues over here with the credit card. But as you see, Mr. Banker, we've been making our auto payments, they never miss a beat. And when it comes to the mortgage, you never miss a beat. So that's our job. We have to sell that, and we're really good at it. So get yourself in the door. CleanCarsCheap.com. Go online, look. Maybe you're gonna pick out something, not even that. Maybe you want a van, maybe you want an SUV, a car, a truck. Whatever you're looking for, we're gonna have it with hundreds of vehicles in stock. We're guaranteed to have one that fits perfect for you. Get online, get in the car, get your fanny into the store. Okay, we got a beautiful one here for you. I'm gonna try to get this in one mouthful here, but we have a 2024 Audi A5 Sportback 45 S-Line Premium Plus Quattro. Whoa! Pretty good, right? That wasn't my first try either, but here's an absolutely beautiful car, and as you've seen, I said, listen, you gotta put this on camera. I want you to see the real conversation with this. Now, I picked up the phone, called the buyer. This car is priced at $31,444. When I look at competitors, I'm finding an average of 34, 35 grand with 27,000 miles. So it felt like with a 24-day-old unit that we're underpriced. And he's got a different way of seeing this, obviously, but this is gonna make all the sense in the world. Here's a car that's probably $50,000 new, maybe plus 50,000. It's got the roof, it's got the Quattro, which is the all-wheel drive, so it's got all the options on it. Because how it performs in our local market, statistically, this is a car that we want to go ahead and just cut the price right out of the gate, go for maybe bank financing, maybe make the money elsewhere within the deal, because there are many profit centers for a dealer. But this car, with almost $20,000 off of what it was new, being still at 2024, it's a no-brainer. The only thing you have to take is 30,000 miles, which is a little bit high for a 24. We always talk about that average of 12 to 15,000 miles a year. So we're starting out a little high. But if you're a low mileage driver, you drive 8, 10,000 miles a year. You take the buy right now, you're gonna steal a car. You drive it 2 or 3 years, what do you owe? Low 20s? How is the car not worth that? It is. So this is one of those ones that you can get into a really good trade cycle with. And listen, if I can get a lot of these right now, if I can fill my lot with 50 of these, I'm gonna do everything I can to sell these cars when the consumer gets here, or the customer gets here. This is gonna be an easy one. So if you wanna be wowed, you wanna drive out of here knowing for an absolute fact that you stole something, get your hands on this one. Get behind the wheel, and when you get behind the wheel, you're gonna know what we're talking about, because this is not your grandfather's car. This is the Audi A4, the Audi A5, taking a little bit away. So, can't wait to see you get in here, because you're gonna love this one. This will not last. Get online at cleancarscheap.com. Pick up that phone and dial 315-633-7060. You want to talk about an absolute showstopper? This 2024 Lincoln Nautilus has 12,000 miles with the balance of the factory warranty. When you talk about technology, you talk about the interior and exterior lighting. OMG, this thing is absolutely off the hook. Get your hands on it at $53,995. Definitely beats the price of new. Bridgeland Auto Brokers, 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeport. Here we go. Here's a 2024 Chevy Silverado 3/4 ton, and this one's got the 8-foot box. Now, I don't know about you on the other side of the screen, but I know there's somebody out there watching this that needs that long box. There's not a lot of these made new, so they're typically hard to find with a good option package, and definitely with good miles. This is gonna hit on all those cylinders. 18,000 miles, 8-foot box, absolutely beautiful truck with the balance of the factory warranty. CleanCarsCheap.com, get online right now, fill out that credit application, pick up that phone. However you like to do it, we're gonna get it done for you and get you behind the wheel today. You want to talk about a 4-cylinder that hits on 6 cylinders? This one right here is going to give you everything you're looking for. A 2019 Hyundai Ioniq plug-in hybrid limited, which means all the goodies. Got the leather interior, absolutely stunning condition. Again, 59,000 miles, priced at $1,877 or an easy $319 a month. Dealers really focus on different aspects of their business, and we all gravitate towards one thing or another. my gravitation is towards the marketing of the cars. I know with the volume that we sell out of state, we're one of the most aggressive pricing structures with pre-owned, not only in central New York, but in the East Coast. That says something. Now, I don't do that alone, I do that with my buying team. Everything starts with the buy. So as you'll see, my buyers are working with multiple screens. You know, they're buying anywhere from, 5 miles away to San Francisco, California. So we're all over the map. We're able to buy cars not only to retail to the customer, but buy them to re-wholesale to other dealers within our network. So when you have that reach, it allows you to give a customer more on a trade. It allows you to have vehicles in your inventory that most won't have. And not only when it comes to the pricing, but when it comes to the unique blend of what we put on the lots. That's what I think the difference is with Bridgeland. And hopefully it shows in our product. Now that's an impressive interior. Here's a 2025 Chevy Silverado ZR2, and this is not the base model. This one's got the Duramax, got the roof, absolutely nothing on that window sticker that you're gonna miss. Take advantage of $74,995 only here. I've never seen another one. CleanCarsCheap.com, get into the store, get behind the wheel, and drive this home today. Wow, that's a car right there, a 2024 Cadillac Lyriq. Now, 17,000 miles is not a lot of miles when you could save over $20,000. The EV market has been affected. If you're looking for the buy, this is the one. You would have walked in and paid over $60,000 for this car. You can now buy it for $43,555. That's $20,000 in savings. 350 miles per charge. You're gonna spend zero in maintenance. If that doesn't make any sense, I don't know what will. Here's one that's gonna be fun to drive and not like the others. Here's a 2022 Ford Bronco Big Bend. With 49,000 miles, most of that depreciation curve has been swallowed, which means that you're gonna be able to get behind the wheel, drive it for 2 to 3 years, and still get back what you owe. You're gonna be able to do that with a standard shift. So any of you folks out there that love driving a stick, there's one for you. You're not gonna find anywhere else. CleanCarsCheap.com, get online, fill out that credit application. Maybe you got perfect credit, you just want a really nice vehicle. This is the spot. CleanCarsCheap.com, 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeport.
Long ago, in a land far, far away, was a kingdom without proper transportation. The horses were no use, and the citizens of the kingdom had enough. Luckily, the king recognized the problem and offered his people a new land, Bridgeland, a land of many cars for affordable prices, leaving his people with satisfaction and safety. The end.
Nissan did a great job of taking Tesla attitude and putting it with Japanese reliability. The 2023 Nissan Ariya is an all-wheel drive. Its E-Force gives you 389 horsepower. So we know it's gonna have all the options. We know it's got the look. There's nothing to talk about there, that's there. You wanna talk about savings. This vehicle's over $55,000 new. Now, a year ago, 2 years ago, the EV market was on fire. People were racing out to get them. Manufacturers were racing to meet the demand of what was to come. Well, it didn't come. Now you can buy these at 50 cents on the dollar. So if you're one that's looking for a buy that just makes all the sense in the world, this right here is gonna get that done. I'm not a big EV guy, but at 50 cents on the dollar, I'm an EV guy. Make yourself an EV guy or gal because you're gonna steal something right now. CleanCarsCheap.com. Get in there, fill out that credit application, send it over because we're gonna put you behind the wheel today. Okay, here's a keeper car for you right here. Here's a 2022 Chevy Camaro, 2SS convertible. And this one's the Redline edition. So you'll notice all those accents on the car. You'll notice in the wheels here. This has the LPO package, so it has the rockers, the front spoiler. It's the right one. This has got that red accent interior. It's just every single option on this car is exactly how I would order it. Now, what is a keeper car? Most of these you'll find in the market have 25, 30,000 miles on them. Not a lot for a 22, but we're not talking about a van. We're not talking about an SUV. We're talking about the car that you're gonna have in the garage 10 years from now and brag about the fact that it's got 10,000 miles on it. And the car is gonna bring the moon because there's none out there with 10,000 miles. That's that car. So if you're looking for a sports car, you wanna buy it really right, you wanna just drive it home, put it in the garage, and stare at it while you're drinking a cup of coffee or a beer, this is gonna be the one right here. This is gonna be that garage queen that's just gonna be like a knick-knack, right? Take it out once in a while and you wash it every single time. A couple miles on it, take it off, show it off. I feel like $1 million doing it. 47,222, and I'm not moving a dollar on that price because that's an absolute giveaway. This is not a 20,000 mile car. It's like I said, 5,000 miles. If you're looking for that keeper car, this car don't need a salesman. This is gonna do it all for you. Get in now before that road salt hits. Get this one in your garage before it ever sees a lick of salt. We're gonna get you financed, we're gonna get you happy. 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeport. During this month's commercial, you're gonna see an influx of EV, meaning electric vehicles. You'll find the hybrids, which I consider in that category, and you'll find the full-on EVs. The manufacturers jumped on board with this a few years back, and they went wild with it. The demand for EVs went through the roof. Everybody anticipating what was coming wanted to get ahead of it. Once we changed administrations, we've seen that completely get thrown in reverse. So manufacturers hopped on board because that's a big change. So when the manufacturers hopped on board, it was like taking a 200,000 pound train and throwing it in reverse. What happened is we have an influx now of EVs and the demand is not so high. So now you're gonna be able to find these vehicles at $5, $10, $15, sometimes even $20,000 below what a vehicle was new, or a fraction of what it was brand new. So if you're looking for a deal, now is the time to jump on an EV. Once the market stabilizes, these vehicles will appreciate. So we know that the car is the worst investment you can make, and Billy Fusillo coined that many years ago. But the vehicle, an automobile, is the fastest depreciating asset you're ever gonna own. The name of the game is minimizing that loss. How can I get into a vehicle, drive it 2 or 3 years, the way that I drive, bring it back in and not be told that I owe more than the vehicle's worth? That's the name of the game, and I think with these EVs, we're really gonna hit that right now. So if you're looking for that deal, and I'm all about the deal, I'm the kind of guy that will drive a pink car if that's what it takes, if the money's right on it, because I wanna be right in everything that I own. I would hope that you would too. That being said, pay attention to these EVs. You're gonna find something for sure that you like. But you wanna get online, take a look at these and find, whether it's at my dealership or anywhere, this is right now gonna be that sweet spot for this period of time. Jump on board, because your pocketbook will thank you for it 2 or 3 years down the road. Now, when it comes to Jeep, it's all about buying the one with the right equipment. When we're buying them, we have 2 options. We can go with the 4-cylinder or the 6-cylinder. Now, the 4-cylinder is going to move a little bit slower. So we buy those when we're able to get an amazing buy on them. And that's typically why you'll find some of that Jeep inventory to be aggressively priced within our inventory. Now, when it comes to the V6, that's what your Jeep buyer, your person that's bought a Jeep several times over, they want that 6. They want that raw, rugged power. And they also want options. They want the right color, they want the right options. Now, color, that's another thing to talk about with Jeep. I think they have the most aggressive colors of any manufacturer. Absolutely love their colors. This one, this is up there. This is one of my top 3. Velocity is the name of this. So this has got that orangish, greenish,
yellow.
It's the right one. Not sure how it looks on the other side of that TV. Wish I was there laying in bed with you, but from here, she looks good. So loaded right up, it's got the V6, got 42,000 miles on it. We got a little bit higher mileage for a 23 than I would like to see. So now it's got to be about price. Love the Jeep, love the fact that it's a V6, has the trailer tow, has the cold weather package. That's another one. Gotta have that, right? Got the heated steering wheel, got the heated seats. You gotta have that in the Jeep. So it's got all the right equipment, it's got the right color. Got a little bit high mileage. How do we make that make sense? Now we hit it right, we ring the bell with price. $34,995. Now, you could go pay $37,000 and get one with 28,000 miles on it. And you're somebody that drives 20,000 miles a year, so is it really gonna matter 3 years down the road if it had 10,000 more miles? I think not. But you can save $4,000 now. That makes sense. So at $34,995, you're gonna get the V6, you're gonna get the velocity, you got the paint color, you got all the right equipment. This one right here makes all the sense in the world. Priced at $539 a month. So come on in, bring that negative equity. Maybe you have a vehicle that you owe a lot of money on. And I know that I say that over and over, but that's typically the case, right? A lot of people are financing the sales tax, they're financing the license plates, as a matter of fact, and rolling money from the last vehicle. And most people are taking a longer term loan, and without any investment, any money down, and rolling money over, you're gonna put yourself in that position. But this one right here, $34,995, is gonna help you to overcome a lot of that ugly. Get on in cleancarscheap.com, dial 315-633-7060. Love to hear those phones ringing. So I keep hitting that phone, but I'm old school, and I love to hear them ringing. So 585 State Route 31. Man, I'm trying to plug everywhere right now. 585 State Route 31, right down the street from Point Place Casino. Come out to Bridgeland, because if you don't, somebody else will. This is what happens when Tesla attitude meets Japanese quality. My job's not that hard when I have this kind of stuff behind me all day. Yeah. It has the Duramax engine, and I don't know anything else. Okay. Here we go. Here's one that mom's not going to be afraid to bring the. Whoa. I'm going to try this, but she's got a long name. Here's a 2024 Audi A5 Quattro. Sportback 45 S-Line. Okay, this is a tough one. It's very functional, but cream of the crop. Cream of the pot. Cream of the pot. Cream of the cream of the crop. Cream of the cream of the. This is the cream of the. Okay, there's bloopers for you. Okay. Here's a 2024 Chevy Silverado. Fresh to our lineup is a 2024 Chevy Silverado. Now here's a nice loaded up 24 Silverado. Here's a 2024 Silverado. Here's a 2024 Chevy Silverado. Man, why am I killing this one? It's got the LPO, that's what they call it. I'm trying to sound like I knew it. I'm trying to sound cool like I knew it, but okay, I screwed it up.